A Fat Albert Christmas Carol. There was this guy named Eddie Tightfist. Now, Eddie wasn't just careful with money. Nah, he loved his money a little too much. Didn't like spending it, didn't like sharing it, and didn't like anybody asking him for help. Christmas came around. Folks were smiling and laughing, and Eddie Tightfist was in the corner like, what's all the noise for? The kids were getting ready for Christmas. Old Weird Harold put up the star. Eddie walked up. Fat Albert said, hey, man, you're getting ready for Christmas. Eddie said, Christmas? That's just folks wasting money. I worked hard to keep this money. I'm not spending this money. Fat Albert said, hey man, holding on that tight might keep your money safe, but it sure ain't doing nothing for your heart. Sometimes you gotta let go to really get that Christmas is about. Caring for people, sharing what you got, spending time with the people who love you, and remembering you ain't in this world by yourself. Oh, yeah, Eddie said. Oh, yeah, well, I say, bah, humbug, and then he left. Bucky said, what a grouch. And then Eddie went to sleep, and then he heard his old friend, Morris Cornwell. Eddie said, Morris, is that you? Morris said, yep. He also said, Eddie, if you don't get into the Christmas spirit, you're headed for a lonely road. All this greed just turns into heavy chains you got to carry around. He leaned in and said, tonight, you'll be visited by 3 spirits. You better listen to them and do what they say. Because if you don't, your chains will be heavier than mine. Don't be like me, Eddie. He left. That night, Eddie was jolted awake by a soft light in his room. He rubbed his eyes, and whoa, standing there was a glowing figure, all shimmering and kind of strange. It was the ghost of Christmas past. Eddie, the ghost said, I'm here to show you the Christmases you've forgotten, the times you were happy and cared about people, before money and worry took over. Suddenly, they were floating through Eddie's old memories. He saw himself as a kid, laughing with friends, giving his allowance to help someone else, and feeling that warm, happy glow. He saw Christmas mornings where he hugged his family, played games, and felt important not because of money, but because he belonged. Then the ghost showed him times when he began being stingy, turning down invitations, ignoring friends, counting coins while others were smiling. Eddie's chest felt heavy, like his heart was stuck under all those coins. See, Eddie, the ghost said softly, this is what you've been missing. Joy, laughter, love. That's what Christmas is really about. Not money, not gifts, just people who care and the chance to care back. Eddie swallowed hard. Man, I didn't know I'd forgotten all that, he muttered. The ghost nodded. Remember it. Learn from it. Because the next spirits will show you more. And it's up to you whether you change your ways. With that, the light faded, and Eddie was left in his room, thinking. Maybe it wasn't too late to fix things. Just as Eddie was trying to wrap his head around the first visit, a big, jolly figure appeared in a swirl of green and gold. This was the ghost of Christmas present, smiling wide, with a laugh that sounded like it could fill a whole room. Eddie, the ghost boomed, time to see what's happening right now this very Christmas while you're stuck counting coins. In a flash, Eddie was standing in a cozy kitchen. Families with hardly any money were cooking, laughing, and sharing stories. He saw his workers' family eating simple food, but they were smiling, joking, and even saving a piece of pie for a neighbor. And Fat Albert saw for their old friend Mudfoot Brown when he came.